Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Nightcap. Jet Fox, your Erie, Facebook streaming live into a Tuesday. As you look at downtown Warren, where the steady light rain continues to fall. Feel free to check in. We are on the late shift as usual. We've been doing 3 half-hour newscasts, which is a little different, but hopefully we won't have to do too many of those from basically 11 to 12:30, but we were delayed tonight because of Monday Night Football. So it's a party all around. I believe the Aeropuerto got about 62 100ths, but most people don't live at the airport. So, it's going to vary. Hello, Cornman. Hello, Matthew. Welcome back. Hello, Les. There you go. Yeah, not for quite a while. I'd keep playing. So let's go on our little tour. Good to have you here, Ben. And we will rock on. So, much needed rain, first day of fall, all kinds of fun facts to swap and share with family and friends. I gleaned that I did the same thing with a little bit of variation 3 times, because I always like to do it a little bit different each time. Jen pretty much read the same news. Mike pretty much read the same sports. And I can't remember anything except the lead story, which was that ABC and Jimmy Kimmel have made up of sorts, but Sinclair Broadcasting, which is not us, still doesn't want to show them, and we don't know what we're doing yet. That's all I know. So we hope something happens, whereas we do not have to do this continually. But you would think they would make a decision by tomorrow. But I don't make those decisions, so we shall see what our broadcast group, our corporation, Next Star Broadcasting, decides. So anyway, hello, Mary Kay. Good to see you. And we did get some much needed rain. So that's a bonus. And, we'll get some more. And then we'll probably get a pretty nice weekend, which is also nice because it was hot on Sunday. Man alive. Here's our neck of the woods. And we're quiet and damp here in Summit. Had some good rains move through, even at the tops. Still light rain on the roof there. And around the horn we go, U.S. Coast Guard Station. Everyone pretty much damp, cloudy, sometimes foggy. Here's Gerard, a little bit of mist in the air there. And here's the airpuerto. And I believe the visibility is a little bit lower there. You can kind of see some mist or fog. To the borough we go at 1:30 approximately in the morning. They're closing up shop there. Wet streets, downtown, out west, damp, but not a lot of rain falling at the moment. And Conneaut Lake flag, a lot of drops on the flagpole, but does not seem to be raining heavily. At least that's what I'm trying to say. So let's see what you guys are up to. Mark Andrew John, hello. That's about what we are here in Erie. Hello, Beth. Show reruns of comedies. Yeah, or reruns of, I don't know. I gotta stop because I don't know what shows are ABC and which ones we couldn't run reruns of. We will see. Yes, more rain on the way, but probably not as heavy as today. But chances each day, so hopefully we can put a dent in what we've, been missing. Hopefully. And let's see, where else? Oh, there's our rain. See? It's moving out. But then there's some more that's kind of like hooking back up here. That's interesting. But most of the heavy stuff, Ben, is to the south. So it's a damp weather pattern. Here's a dense fog advisory. And then there's some more thunderstorms up here. I should put the national composite on. Yeah. So, you're not out of the woods, and we do need more rain, so we'll get some more. Kind of comes in waves, as you guys can see there. Look at you, Kokomo. You're in there. You got a dense fog advisory. So we've we got the dankness going on. Rain, mist, fog, clouds, the whole 9 yards. There's some pretty good storms coming out of Iowa right there. Thankfully, nothing severe for us. I believe if I look in my email here, and I will, there was some pretty cool things that got sent to me as far as that storm that came through mid to late afternoon. Let me see if I can glean that for you, as 7 Day would say. Hang on. Got two videos, one from Lori and one from one of my former students who chases storms and is pretty darn good at it. So let me see if I got this straight, and maybe I can show it to you. Okay, hang on. Is this the one? Well, anyway, there was some wind, okay, and um, took down some, I don't know, tree branches, whatever you want to say, and there was even a little bit of small hail, so that was pretty cool. I'm trying to get this thing to play. Sorry, it's taking so long. All right, there it is. Ooh, there it is. So, you know, they got some good rain, some strong winds, a little bit of hail. You can see there, some leaves coming off the trees. Chimes blowing in the wind. It's almost soothing. Try it again so you can get the full meal deal. All right, so there you are. And I think I have one more for you. This is from my former student Mike, who does a great job out there among the storms. And I think he's got like a wall cloud here, which is always cool to see. Makes good pictures. Where are you, my friend? Where'd you go? I hope I didn't. Probably in the other file. Hang on, I'm working on it. Oh, please, my eyes are failing me now. I hate it when that happens. Okay. All right, here we go. This he did a nice job with this. It's pretty cool. So this is in Edinburgh also, over by the Walmart. Look at that. Look at that wall cloud. Look at that. That is a classic. Oh my gosh, there's 79. Beautiful shot. And that's the gust
Yeah,
front. That's what
insane
came in,
storm.
and you get underneath it and it starts blowing. And that's what Lori experienced when it went over her house. So that is the gust front. So thanks to my former student Mike P for giving us that little bit. Yes, we're coming up to the gales of November. Northeast didn't get a lot of rain yesterday. My buddy Joe had recorded a quarter of an inch. So, but there will be more. So, hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty good. Um, Great job. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I saw that too. Joshua J. How are you, sir? We are going to Gilbert, Arizona, and Spotsylvania, as well as well. We've been to way down in Kokomo, but we'll go there again. So here you are, buddy. What's going on out there, like temperature wise, and I'll do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Get you guys involved in the temperature. Looks warm. 82, 85. Yeah, it's warm. Now the fun part. Gonna find Mark over in Virginia, which is always a trick. So here we go. I might find him, I might not. Oh, I know it's near Snell and Thornburg. Where are you? There you are. So in Spotsylvania, we're estimating 66 or 67. Culpeper, I love that. And over in way down in Kokomo, we will estimate a 61. So there you guys go. Wicked weather all around you, but not attacking you. Wicked weather in Kansas, man, a lot. Some dew points, getting a little juicy. You felt it today, even up here in Erie. The green has made it to us. So it was humid, and it'll probably be humid today. But we're only in the low to mid 70s, so it doesn't feel all that bad. So that's the stuff there. We have been in this marginal risk. Yep, there we are. Oop, there we are. But it's really not amounted to anything, thank goodness. Just that gusty thunderstorm, and then we just go into a general thunderstorm risk the next couple of days, which is fine. We don't need severe weather. So welcome one, welcome all. Anybody else check in? Yeah, I think the airport, like I said, got about 62 100s. Way to go, buddy. Always good to do that. Okay. Oh, Gabrielle is a fish storm. You don't. Yeah, we'll get to her in a second. Um, I don't know why they keep making such a big deal out of her. You know, she's not even close to Bermuda. Okay, uh, just because she's a Category 4, big deal. She's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, too much hype. Thanks for that, Beth. I bet you do. You're no gentleman. Uh, let's see. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Joshua J, for that. Thanks, Mark Andrew John, for that. Good crowd here tonight. Let's go and find Gabrielle. I'm going to switch the shows just because it's easier and I know what I got. Mmm, good coffee. All right, okay. So just to show you where this thing is and where it's going, and then we'll do some rainfall, and then we'll do some future rainfall, stuff like that. So anyway, so these are the Outer Banks. That's Gabrielle. So I'll zoom in on it a little bit. All right. She is way offshore. And she's also moving to the northeast, like that. Now, she is Cat 4 with 140 mile an hour sustained winds. But I mean, look at the track. Yeah, if you want to go to Madrid or the Cape Verde Islands, you know, you might get a little effect by the weekend, but by then it'll be a tropical storm, not even a hurricane. So there you go. That's Bermuda. So, you're fine. You're out of here, which is nice. Now, the much needed rainfall for us seems like, here's the map, Here's the swath of 1 inch plus right in here. So less on the edges, but a lot in the middle. But everybody got some, which is good. So whether you got, a quarter of an inch or an inch and a half, we got some rain and we needed it. So that's good. I don't know that, they're not even saying anything, Bill. They're like they were with Aaron, because that thing's going to be so far gone. I mean, by the weekend, it's going to be up by, like I said, Madrid or Casablanca. So if you're not leaving till Saturday, you're fine. I don't know. I haven't seen my boss today. So maybe I'll see her tomorrow. And Solitaire sent a new song, so I'm going to try to get that one approved too. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Adam Baker. Yeah, go to Bermuda for the waves. Hello, Bricker. Welcome back. Uh, okay, so we got some rain. We're going to get some more rain. And then we're going to probably get a very nice weekend. Probably good for travel for you, Bill. And hopefully some warm Atlantic water and not too hot on the mainland. So let me find some models and we can show you what's going to happen, which is in and out of showers, not raining all the time, but at least getting some additional rain. Oh, where was that thing? I wanted to show you. Is it right here? Come on, go. There you go. So these are estimates over the next 3 days. So we should get some more. Okay? And the further south you are, the more you get. But everybody gets some, which is what we need. And I think we were doing like almost 3 inches below normal. So if you look at this, so if you look over here, yeah, it's still a deficit. 29 and so what is that? That's still like what, 2 2/3 inches we need to make up. I don't think we'll make it all up, but at least we'll get a little closer. And the other thing that's going on tonight is these dew points are up, okay? So the relative humidity is up. So if you're traveling, you probably encounter some fog. See, that's, you're way up on the humidity. And then now, you know, it's mostly in the rural areas, but those are the visibilities in miles. So really doesn't look all that wet, but I want to show you that it will come and go. So there'll be plenty of rain-free weather, but you'll also get some much needed rain, which is always nice in this situation. So let me see if I can find something here. All right, there we are. So this rain moves out, and a lot of it is forming to the southeast of Erie tomorrow, but you can get a few showers, okay? And then that kind of takes a break. And then as you go into Wednesday, it's okay. and then it tries to come back later in the day. So you've got some breaks coming, but you're really going to have to wait till Saturday to kick it all out of here because you can see a shot there, goes to the southeast, not a lot tomorrow night and Wednesday, comes back Wednesday night into Thursday, wraps around, and by Friday, there's still stuff around, but as long as these things keep moving out to the east, this moves in from the west, and the weekend is okay. So that's what we're hoping for. Joshua J., I don't know if you're getting much anything out there. So, Oil City too, huh? Thanks, Stephen. I appreciate that. Um, Let me see. Big D, how are you? How's things in Charlotte? Hello, Diane. Long time no see. It is extremely humid. Let me see. Let me see if Pittsburgh put out anything for Oil City. Well, we're all here together. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, hang on. No, I guess I'll go to storm reports. Um, all right. Nah, they're not showing anything officially, but that doesn't mean there weren't trees down. They don't have anything in Pennsylvania yet, but you saw what those branches were kind of coming off in Edinburgh, so that's certainly a possibility. They had a good storm down there that moved from southern Crawford County across northern Venango. So I think that's well within the realm of possibility. You think I'm making it sound bad? I'm not worried. I mean, if you want to look at my weather headlines, I don't think these are, terribly sensational. I think I did say it's going to come and go, which is not bad. I would like to see more rain, but here's what I put out on the air. Less rain tomorrow, showers later on Wednesday, weekend improvement. I don't think that sounds bad. I don't know. Maybe you do, Bill. But anyway, that's, I just call them as I see them. Now, if you're talking about being in Bermuda, yeah, it might be a little bit worse. But you're going to the Outer Banks, so I think you're going to be fine. So that was kind of like the best model that I could show you. And as it goes by, we hope the timing's good enough that everyone has a nice weekend. All right. Are you, Kyle? Thanks, man. Good to have you here. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Um, Good to have you here from Wesleyville. Is it 68 in Charlotte, North Carolina? You're not getting much in the way of a monsoon anymore. It's getting deep into September. All right. Yeah, I could go for that. I got you. Thank you for clarifying, Bill. Appreciate that. All right, you guys. I don't know. This is really, it's pretty much a straightforward forecast. Um, if you'd like to, if you have any more questions or anything, I'd be happy to try and help. I think this picture's a little fuzzy. Eh, that's better. Um, all right, so that makes sense. Your monsoon season ends the 30th, so a week away. All right, good. Well, um, little break tomorrow. More rain, like Bill said, to the south and east looks a little bit more probable. We'll get some here, but over the next 3 to 4 days, that model in particular was saying like 6, 7 tenths, and if you lived in Franklin, probably over an inch. So hopefully, we get some, but nothing too dangerous. GFS, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So let's give you guys a forecast. And and we've been doing this, hour and a half of news late at night. So it's been a little tedious because how many different ways can you say this? And hopefully we won't be doing that too much longer. We shall see. Yes. So again, there's still some showers around, but more likely areas of fog and temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And morning fog and showers around, but not a whole lot. I think if, like I said, if you're down in Franklin or Forest County or Southern Warren County, that's the best chance to get the most rain later today. Other than that, it goes away tomorrow night, and then it probably comes back late on Wednesday. It becomes more scattered on Thursday. Still a little bit of a chance of a few showers Friday, and then it just gets better. And I hope you all, I hope the timing's good for you all because that would be a nice weekend, not the 87 or 88 that we had yesterday, or I should say last Sunday because it's Tuesday now. But still, a nice first weekend of fall. Oh, that sounds good. All right, so y'all doing okay? Any more questions? I'll try to have a little more stuff tomorrow night. Maybe, you know, it's pretty good for getting on at this time with doing an hour and a half of news from 11 to 12:30 or whatever it was. No, it wasn't. It was like 11:30 to 1 because we had Monday Night Football. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I did talk to Steph today. I said, leave me some news when you got it. And she's going to try to be here again on Wednesday. That seems to be her one day of the week where she'll stay a little later to give you guys all the news that she can come up with. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad because you guys need some rain. Hey, Cam, good to see you from Jamestown. Okay, well, in that case, we will play the Solitaire Anthem one more time, and hopefully we'll be able to see if we can spread some new songs. I know she recorded something new, and of course we have the backup, Smiley Kristen, and hopefully we use that too. All right. Well, hey, you guys, thanks for helping me out tonight. We will play the song, and you guys have a great night. And hopefully, we will see you all back here tomorrow night. Tell your friends, any insomniacs, we'd love to have them. So make it a great Tuesday, and thank you for your support. Good night, everybody.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land